What about the attack in Ayodhya? You don't want to talk about that? The four mosques that were attacked in Ayodhya 3 days ago.
I want to talk about that. Can I talk?
Mahesh Kumar
Can I talk?
Mishra.
I want to talk about that. Can I talk? Can I talk? You said you don't want to. I said I want to. I want to talk. I want to talk about it. Now you won't let me talk about it.
Not just one mosque.
I want to talk about it.
Four mosques.
I want to attack.
They're not radicalized.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk.
But if your name is Muhammad and not Mishra, you're a terrorist. If your name is Muhammad and not Mishra,
what a out of date argument you are putting, you know.
Will be demolished.
Sushil, what a out of date argument he's presenting, you know.
Mishra. Smita Prakash will not call you a terrorist.
Smita Prakash, you got a problem, you know. Smita didn't even acknowledge, speak to you.
Will say you're not a terrorist.
You're talking to Smita, she's not speaking to you, she's not responding to you. Why do you assume what she's saying? And by the way, as far as Ayodhya happened, I think Sushil Pandit, the Yogi government acted very quickly and arrested 7 people and put NSA on them. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Their houses have not
He doesn't want to talk about it, Sushil.
Their houses have not been bulldozed.
Started about 15 years back
Jahangirpuri,
when
you
Mumbra,
demolished houses.
the next girl next door from Mumbra,
but you don't want to
Ishrat
demolish
Jahan,
the
who was part of a Lashkar module,
you don't want to demolish.
was normalized as a girl
I've heard
next
you
door
crying
from
for 15
Mumbra.
years. All right.
Likewise,
you
the
don't want to
Glasgow
demolish the
bombers,
house of
Samil
Mishra.
Ahmed.
You don't want to
Abhishek,
demolish
let
the house
Sushil-
of
normalized.
Huh?
Abhishek.
You don't want to demolish a house of a Pandit.
These are past masters.
You
at
won't
this
demolish
game.
a house of a Pandit. But
As you know,
demolish the house of a
the
Pandit.
20-year-old
That is your
Ishrat
toxic
Jahan
ideology.
was
That is
called
your toxic
Bihar ki
ideology.
beti and was also normalized as the girl next door from Mumbra. Then Glasgow bombers from Bangalore were again normalized. And when this bomber was hauled up, our Prime Minister, the then Prime Minister, could not sleep.
Is a terror accused who's in
Do you remember?
Speak about Charu Pragya. I'm sorry, speak about Pragya Thakur.
Charu Pragya? What is Charu Pragya done? Sushil.
He's all getting mixed up.
He's getting mixed up. He's getting mixed up. I don't know why he's taking it personally. One is Charu is on the debate. Charu.
Come in and make one very important valid point. I just wanted to say this, you know, this entire narrative which is floated, which basically says that the poor people of the minority take the wrong route because they are misguided. The poor people of the minority have no access to better education, that's why they know no better. That myth has been broken today and nobody can deny this. So hang on, I'm trying to make a point. Will you please listen to this and then defend this?
The Brahmin Baniya Janata Party is a disgrace to Hinduism. You people are upper caste.
Okay, now all this is not making sense to me because that's not the topic of the debate at all. Right? And if you can listen to the point I'm trying to make, then talk your way out of it.
I just want to know from viewers from you. Viewers, I just one minute, please. Charu, before you come in, viewers, I'm taking a poll tonight and you can use the same hashtag to say. My question to you tonight is, viewers, do you believe that Abhishek Sudhir's personal attacks, first without any provocation on Smita, second after that now on Charu, do you think this is adding to the quality of the debate? My question is to you, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know.
What about the casteist comment? What about the casteist comment? What wrong have Brahmins and Baniyas done? Why are you against two particular castes?
Why don't you speak about Mahesh Kumar Mishra?
What is it about two particular castes?
Why don't you speak about Mahesh Kumar Mishra?
No, 1 minute. Why are you attacking first? Why are you attacking two castes? Why are you making casteist comments? Why are you making casteist comments? It's not enough for you to attack religion, then you make casteist comments.
Is Mahesh Kumar Mishra a terrorist? He attacked
why are you going after Brahmins and Baniyas as castes? Are you saying that these two parties, these two castes do not have any right to be part of a political system?
Mishra attacked 4 mosques.
1 minute, do not talk about individuals. You spoke about two particular castes. What is wrong about two particular castes?
As a slur, you referred to two castes as a slur. And I think to abuse anyone on the basis of their caste is, I think, an antediluvian medieval practice I did not expect from someone who claims to have an education. Now, can I continue on the debate? can I continue on the debate? It's a very serious.
ये बेचारा. This story has been busted millions of times.
You're not answering.
This story has been
Charuji,
busted by every single ISIS member coming out and talking about a great education from fantastic institutions.
Who
So it just
hailed
goes on to
Nathuram
show
Godse.
that brainwashing
my
youngsters
question.
is
If you
not
don't
limited to
answer,
people coming
that
from a
means the
particular
Bharatiya
background.
Janata Party
Brainwashing
is a terror
youngsters
sympathizer.
happens at every single level.
Can you answer
So
my
there is
question,
something
Charuji?
fanatic
You are
about
running
the
away.
ideology you follow. I am
not
answering
answering
it.
my question.
Are you willing to listen to an answer?
When
Or is the
Pragya
answer to
Thakur
every
praises
problem in our
Nathuram
country
Godse,
today is taking
does she
Sadhvi
become a
Pragya's
terror
name?
sympathizer?
She has
Yes or
been
no?
selected by
In
a
your
due
words,
democratic
Charuji.
process by the
Charuji,
citizens of our
this
country.
exposes
Are you
that
calling
your
Indian voters
non-action
unwise?
against the Pragya
No, I am
Thakur
asking you a
for
simple
hailing
question.
the
Are you
Nathuram
calling
Godse
Indian voters unwise?
radicalizes
Are you
certain
calling
leaders of the
Indian
BJP
voters
like
unwise?
the
Do you know
Pragya
more
Thakur?
than the
I think we
voters
have,
of
I
this
think,
country?
I'll put it more directly. I'll put it more directly. I think the time has come when this debate was become very direct, and if some people don't like it, so be it. But here's my question.
Abbas,
Would the response...
not sympathizer, terror accused. She's
accused,
undergoing
yes,
trial for
yes.
terrorism. She's a terror accused. A terror accused is a member of parliament.
A terror
What kind of
accused in the
Hindus are all
parliament?
of you, man?
A
Do you all
terror
want this
accused
person to represent
who
our
says
religion?
Nathuram Godse
Have you lost
Zindabad?
your sanity? A terror accused is a member of parliament. Somebody who's undergoing trial for terrorism is a member of
Abhishek,
parliament. You are saying
Abhishek,
she's
a
a
quick
representative of my
question.
religion? You think she's a
You
Hindu?
do know,
I want
right,
nothing
that
to do with
quick
it.
question.
the pseudo
Abhishek is having a meltdown.
He's also out on bail.
I want nothing to do with
You
it.
are aware of that, are you not?
What did Modi? What action did Modi?
Are you
take
aware
on
of the
Pragya
fact that
Thakur?
most of the
Terror
Gandhis are
accused?
currently
Modi
out
cried.
on bail?
Terror
Do you
accused.
know that?
Modi cried.
And do you
He said,
consider
Pragya,
yourself
your
wiser
action-
than the voters of our
Abhishek,
country?
What action did Modi ji take?
Nothing.
my
Modi
friend?
cried.
Any
He shed
action?
crocodile tears.
No action.
He shed crocodile
Modi
tears.
ji
He said, I'll
loves
never
terror
forgive Pragya
sympathizers.
Thakur.
Modi
He let
ji
her be an
does
MP.
not take an
Modi's
action
not
on terror
taken any action.
sympathizers.
See,
You should ask her
No,
to
one
do
second,
it.
I'm coming in. I think I'll tell you viewers why I remain quiet. Many people are asking me, 1 minute, somebody just messaged me and told me, why are you keeping quiet when these two people are agreeing with each other and are, for the last 4-5 minutes are talking? I said that I always believed in the concept of an echo chamber. It's just that it is being publicly discussed, shown on TV right now. There is an echo chamber, ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom right of my screen. Two people who are going crazy agreeing with each other.
The
Congratulations.
way the country is going, we'll have gas chambers in India, not echo chambers. We'll have gas chambers.
Now,
not echo
if you've
chambers.
stopped being the only one laughing at your own poor jokes, I'd like to
Abbas is
continue.
laughing, okay?
I'd like to
Abbas is
continue.
laughing at my joke.
I'd like
I
to
can see
continue.
Abbas laughing.
I'd like to continue. My question being tonight, Pathikrit, would the lobby have stayed silent or looked at it this way, the way they look now, if the accused had a different name? And the location of the attack was not a Hindu temple of worship. Or if the attacker had claimed to be inspired by a Kalicharan Maharaj instead of a Zakir Naik. Let's be very straight today. Then they would have said, saffron terrorism, Hindus, majoritarian state. Today they don't know how to react. Their poor little IIT grad is being linked to the ISIS. They're in a state of complete shock. Yes, Pathikrit, take it from there.
Arnab, there is a well-established document called Engineers of Jihad, the curious connection between education and violent extremism by Diego Gambetta and Stephen Hartog, where they say there's a disproportionately high number of Islamist radicals come from engineering background. Number two, when it comes to lone wolf attacks, it has been happening for a long period of time in Europe and United States. One has to be blind not to look at it. Third, this lone wolf attack has been a modus operandi of ISIS for a long period of time, and they use self-radicalization. They ask their members to find their own weapons, find their own target, do it. And that is the problem this country is facing. So this country is facing three things: drug syndicates, devastating the society. Can you please shut up? My name is Pathikrit. Your name is not Pathikrit. Please speak when your time comes. Don't barge in like an ISIS terrorist. Please have sanity and give me time.
Let me tell you.
There are three things that we are facing. Drug
Tawseef, please
syndicates,
speak after him.
number 2, lawful terror attacks, number 3, orchestrated anarchy. And one of the reasons that you have so many lone wolf attacks that are happening is because of unprecedented crackdown that this country has seen by the government of India on organized terror syndicates. So the organized terror syndicates are getting dismantled,
and
terror organizations are resorting to lone wolf attacks. So the presumption that IIT education gives you a character certificate is a false notion. Terrorism has nothing to do with education.
One minute.
Was an engineer.
Tawseef,
And last but not the least, this shadow boxing, this pseudo-secularism terrorism.
I want to give an example. I want to give an example. I want to give an example I want to give an example out here, please, if I may come in. You see what happened, Ratnakar Tripathi, the Samajwadi Party, Ratnakar Tripathi. Let me tell you the approach issue, Ratnakar Tripathi with the Samajwadi Party. Two terrorists, Ratnakar Tripathi from the Al-Qaeda. They were arrested. Okay, in July last year, they were arrested. When they were arrested, Akhilesh Yadav said, Ratnakar Tripathi, Akhilesh Yadav then said, I don't trust the Uttar Pradesh police.
If you have a problem with Abhishek Sudhir, why are you dragging in poor Akhilesh? He has nothing to do with this debate.
I'm talking to Ratnakar Tripathi. Where did you come in?
I'm on the screen. So, why are you attacking Akhilesh Yadav? Yogi Adityanath is the CM. If there are attacks happening
exhibiting
on mosques,
very strange
shouldn't
behavior.
those same people have their houses bulldozed?
I'm asking Ratnakar Tripathi, the Akhilesh Yadav then said that I don't trust the UP police because 2 Al-Qaeda terrorists were caught. Now the question in context being that it is very necessary in my view for political leaders to understand that when it comes to issues of security, like the arrest of the terrorists linked to Al-Qaeda, right, who were planning serial blasts, by the way, in Lucknow ahead of Independence Day, and I had said at that time that on these issues political parties must apply their mind before they speak.
BJP form a government?
Therefore, now this skepticism, this political parties adding a tinge of skepticism to actions on terrorists only emboldens terrorists. I'm talking about it in the context of, you see, if the message goes clearly that there is no support to terrorism, then the response will be different. But if people like this Al-Qaeda, if people like the ISIS terrorists now, who attacked the Gorakhnath temple, would have known that the Al-Qaeda terrorists had got no political support in July, instead of Akhilesh Yadav coming and saying, I don't trust the UP police. You will happily trust a terrorist sympathizer, but you won't trust the police. This is bizarre. And I'm giving an example, because that's what happened in July. Ratnakar Tripathi, you can't communalize terrorism, you can't politicize terrorism. I've only given an example. I don't know why he's getting so worked up. Yes. Why? Ratnakar Tripathi, the question is to you.
No. Yes, nobody sympathizes with the terrorists. But it's your free will to label anyone the terrorist sympathizers or terrorist promoters. There are 2 types of person. Like, she evaded the question whether Pragya Thakur is a terrorist sympathizer or not. She said she was has been elected with the electoral of the India. So, what about the SP, BSP, Congress and other parties whom you label terrorist sympathizers? Thousands of MLAs and many MPs have been elected by the electoral of India from Samajwadi Party, Congress and other parties whom you label terrorist sympathizers. So, what will she say about it?
Can I ask you a question?
One thing very clearly, Dr. Goswami.
Can I ask you a question?
I have gone through, please let me speak.
Can I ask you a question?
That you don't let me speak. My friends say that you don't let me speak on the channel.
They are not your friends who tell you these lies.
Say it's not like that.
Those who say such things are not your friends. They are lying to you.
Okay.
Continue. I'm in a good mood. Yeah. No problem. Even Abhishek can't put me in a bad mood today. Yeah. Continue.
Now let me tell you one thing. No, Abhishek Sudhir just abused me, the Brahmin.
I don't know why.
I'm a Brahmin. And
I don't know why he's abusing Brahmins.
And terrible. Why you get so violent and the pathetic.
sure what this person
I don't know, man. And Patikriti is saying someone that shut up and you are barking like a dog. It's not the way to debate. Let me tell you one thing. There are many loose ends in the statement given by the UP police. He is a terrorist. He was on the internet and he was reading the literature of AK-47, MI4, MI5.
To understand how lone wolf terror attacks operate.
Shall I speak or not?
Yeah, how do lone wolf terror attacks operate? One minute. I want to tell you, Ratnakar Tripathi.
Can I make a point?
No. 1 minute. The fact is, all I want to say is, do not downplay lone wolf attacks. Okay. Let me tell you, the most dangerous form of terrorist attacks are lone wolf attacks, which is why your party should.
And I'm your guest.
Yeah, of course.
Please listen
but
to
I don't
me
believe
what
in
I'm saying.
Atiti Devo Bhava in my program.
You people said
continue.
that he was practicing with an air gun.
Who was practicing with an air gun? Everyone is on the program. Everyone is laughing. I'm glad I'm making even Smita laugh tonight.
MI5 and AK-47, he will act accordingly.
The fact of the matter, Arnab, allow me to give me.
And he was fighting with a sickle.
Can I ask
And
you
he is
something?
saying that yes,
Arnab,
I'm related to
Okay,
that.
Charu wants to
This
counter you.
spot
Charu wants to
proves
counter you.
that he is not in his
Charu
mind,
wants
sir.
to counter you, please.
So, Arnab, today evening, thank you.
Hey, you already
Arnab,
countered
today,
me. Why you are putting another
everybody
person to
sitting on
counter
your
me?
right side for this debate are people who have a problem with somebody simply saying Jai Shri Ram, but they don't have a problem with a lone wolf going and attacking a Hindu temple. That is how hypocrite they are.
Miss Charu
All these
Lata,
people will
Miss
come
Not
and
Charu
shout
Lata,
and
Charu
Be
Pragya.
the flag
criticize the
bearer of
person
Jai Shri
What
Ram.
is going on
chanting
tonight?
the name of God.
Whatever
and
she
that
is,
exposes
Jai
you
Shri Ram,
completely.
Jai Shri
Because the
Ram.
narrative
If you will
tried to
say,
set by
I'm
saying
here,
koi bichara hai,
I say
you
Jai
talk
Shiva,
about
I say
somebody's
Jai Kachi
education or the lack
Vishwanath,
of it.
Kachi Vishwanath
Actually
Vijayate.
explains to
Don't
you
term
today
as you are
that
the lone
this
contractor for the
ideology,
Hinduism.
this
You
I'm
have
saying this.
distorted it.
weaponized
You have
ideology.
No. This is only. This is only. This is only.
This is the thing, man.
This is only.
Everybody has problem with saying Jai Shri Ram. Why will I have any problem in saying Jai Shri Ram, Dr. Goswami?
I don't know.
If I don't say Jai Shri Ram on a channel,
Arnab, do you
on your
remember
I don't
channel,
know. You should not have any problem. My counter going to. I'm trying to bring. I am
given the tender by
Arey bhai, now this is crazy.
Saying Allahu Akbar,
See.
but Allahu Akbar is not called as a
What
war
tunnel
crime by
vision?
definition. That is
cannot
bichara
see.
person taking the
She
name of God.
cannot see in broader
Isn't it?
spectrum. She has a tunnel vision.
No, the thing is that you see, you people have a pattern
No,
now.
I
I'm
am
going to
seeing
Smita now.
that
No,
is
please,
why I'm
please,
asking you
please,
this
please, please. I'm under pressure. We have limited time. I'm going to Smita now, and my question being, my question being that you see. What is happening today, Smita, is a function of Sonia Gandhi weeping bitterly for Batla House terrorists of Asaduddin Owaisi, weeping for Yaqub Memon, saying the poor Yaqub Memon has been punished for his religion, right? Of the National Conference leader Mustafa Kamal saying Afzal Guru would have been let off if he was not a Muslim. You don't like me saying these things, no? Syed Sadabas, now you're thinking, Rahul Gandhi saying Muslim terror, Hindu terror. You don't like me saying these things, no? But this is the fact. No, I want to bring in Smita. She understands the point I'm making. Please, Smita, on the debate. Yeah.
Now, you've raised a couple of points, including the lone wolf attacks. Now, the point is that there can be no beating around the bush. No citizen of India or anywhere in the world is safe anymore. When it comes to fighting terrorism, there has to be everybody on the same page. There can't be any quibbling. Just 2 weeks or so ago, there was this Baloch woman suicide bomber.
Yes.
Who's an MSc in
Yes.
physics. I mean, she's an MSc in physics. She's married to a doctor. She's a mother
Correct.
of 2 children. And what did she do? She went and blew herself up. Suicide bomber. She blew herself up because she was attacking the Chinese in Balochistan. So even the Chinese, who were agnostic to terror and were not facing facts that Pakistan is this breeding out ground of terrorism, they were like, we are not going to be touched by terrorism because we've got nothing to do with it. They were cracking down on Muslims in their own country. That's a different thing altogether. But they thought they are not going to be victims in other countries. But see what happened? Their own people got killed in Pakistan.
Believe it.
And on the same front, can I make a point in agreement with you?
who got radicalized in Pakistan. So if any country thinks
So,
or any
Smita ji,
person thinks that
with
they
respect
are
to
not
the
going to be touched by
radicalization, I'd like to
terrorism
make a
and they
point,
can
ma'am. I
have
heard you
separate
patiently.
points of view on terrorism, they got to think
Right.
again.
So, Smita ji, on the same front, I think we must agree when a BJP calls terror sympathizers and so on and so forth with Charu Pragya's combination, the terrorist is sad, terror sympathizers are worse. When BJP calls Mehbooba Mufti a terror sympathizer, isn't it a hypocrisy and duplicity of the BJP to form government with terror sympathizers?
Yes,
Aren't
it
they
is.
worst?
It is.
Am I right or am I right?
I'll tell you.
Yes,
You're asking me.
Yes,
Can I
of course
answer?
it is.
Can I answer for a
Yes.
minute? Can I answer?
Yes.
Can I answer?
Yes.
1 minute.
Yes.
1 minute.
Yes.
1 minute.
Am
1
I
minute.
right or am I right?
Okay. So no. You are wrong. Completely wrong. Because I was.
No.
No. I'll tell you. How can you say you are right? I decide you are completely wrong because I was the one person who said that the BJP should never, ever, in their worst nightmares, tie up with a pro-Pakistan party.
I give
Like
it
the
to you. I give it to
PDP,
you on that.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So thank you for that.
Thumbs up.
No, so Sushil Pandit is on the debate. Fact is, you people should stop trying to communalize terror, right? This communalization of terror. No, this
We are
communalization.
condemning terror, Arnab Goswami. No one on this show today
No, it's
is
more than communalizing,
in any
it's
way
normalizing
not condemning.
terror,
Everybody is condemning it. Be it Sushil Pandit or my
Nobody
friend
is
Abhishek
condemning.
No,
Sudhir.
Sushil Pandit countering you.
One who does
No,
not
they're
condemn this.
No,
enemy who is
people
not
have
condemning
different
this.
positions. People have different
We're all against
positions.
terrorism.
People have different
We speak against
positions.
terrorism.
People have
In
different
one
positions.
breath when you condemn, and in the other breath when you rationalize, the condemnation goes out of the window. This is
Absolutely
hypocrisy.
not.
You want an
Nobody
example?
has a sane mind or the right.
You want an
to
example?
Speak
rationalize
from both corners of your
terrorism.
mouth.
You want an example? You want an example? Abhishek, I'll counter you now. Abhishek, listen, you're lucky
Please
day.
go ahead, Arnab.
Here's an example.
Targeting one religion, and Smita Prakash needs a lesson in geopolitics. We have consistently helped the Balochis. The Balochis have been friends of the Indian state. Right?
What do you mean?
India has
Are you
always
saying
helped
India is
the
behind a
Balochis in
terrorist attack?
Pakistan.
Are you out of your mind?
The Balochis
Are you out of
have
your mind?
always
We never
been
support
the
terrorism.
allies of
Please,
India.
how can you talk like this?
India in no way has supported the militarization and the terrorism of any Baloch.
Who has said
What
we're
are you
supporting
talking?
the militarization and the terror?
Shame on you for saying that.
We have
Smita is countering you. Smita is furious.
You know nothing,
have
and you come and
we have
spout
supported
nonsense
the
out here about geopolitics.
We have
You know nothing about geopolitics. Don't talk rubbish.
Let me tell you, you really squared up on the wrong one here. Smita is one of the country's best known, diplomatic journalists. So you should be very careful. I think you went on the wrong foot there. My question is, Abhishek, just to make it your lucky day today, as you are fully aware, at one point of time, the Samajwadi Party had said that Simi is not a terrorist organization. The Samajwadi Party had said that Simi is not a terrorist organization. Mulayam Singh Yadav had said, Mulayam Singh Yadav made a case for Simi at that point of time. Shivpal Singh Yadav was making a case. They said there's not got any link to terrorism. 2006, am I right or wrong? Right or wrong?
The Prime Minister has made
Right or wrong?
a member of Parliament.
Right or wrong?
You have made a
When
terrorist
Simi's
member
role
of
in
Parliament.
2006 Mumbai train bombings was being
Prime
looked at,
Minister has not
at
asked
that
for
point of time, what did Mulayam Singh Yadav say on Simi? Tell me, I can't hear you.
You are attacking
Tell me, I
Mahatma
can't hear you.
Gandhi.
I'm asking about Mulayam Singh Yadav's position on Simi in 2006. I can't hear you.
What do you mean Mulayam Singh Yadav's position?
What do you mean is what I mean.
position?
What I mean is what I
What
asked.
is the position? What is the, you want to go back to 2006?
Yes, I
You
want to
have
go
a
back
problem
2006.
With a terror accused being a
I have
member of
gone back
Parliament?
2006. Come back with me
Are
to
you
2006.
anti-Gandhi?
Answer the
No,
question.
you're anti-Nehru. Are you
Answer the question.
Are you anti-Mahatma Gandhi?
No, one
Is the
second.
BJP
One minute.
anti-Mahatma
As far as Nehru is
Pragya
concerned, don't
Thakur
get me
said,
started. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you one thing. Don't get me started on Nehru. I have very strong views on that. I have very strong views on that. Very strong views. You won't like it. You won't like it. You won't like it. Didn't answer my question.